Hello, everyone. Welcome to the EJGT show. This is your host, Eddie Gallagher. Week 7 is in the books. It's crazy that we're heading to week 18. Um, no, not week 18. I'm sorry. Week 8. My bad. My bad. Uh, okay, so let's start with this. I just want to talk about some games and then some injuries. I also want to talk about the Jets benching Justin Fields for uh, Tyra Taylor. But I want to start here with Denver coming back, beating the Giants 33-32. Epic game. Uh, Bo Nix really struggled early. No, didn't score until the fourth quarter. Down 19. And Bo Nix, look, let's be honest, he had an up and down season. And I thought, oh my god, this is a bad loss. You can't lose to the Giants. I mean, if you lose to the Giants, that means you're not a real contender, in my humble opinion. Uh, but it was in your home building. But they found a way to win. I think Bo Nix had two rushing touchdowns, uh, and two passing touchdowns, which really helped them. If Bo Nix can use his legs more, and I think they have to. Uh, that's what Bo Nix needs to do. He needs to run. I think he's more of a dangerous quarterback if he does run at certain times, certain moments, not run him all the time. But for those who say Bo Nix is average or just good, you're out of your mind. This guy is a great quarterback. He's only in year two. I mean, I love the pairing of Bo and Sean Payton. I think they're just getting better every game. Uh, obviously, yes. I don't think Bo will be perfect. I don't think he's that type of quarterback. But when he has protection, uh, when the scheme is good, he's a quality quarterback. I wouldn't say he's a great quarterback. Let's just say good. He's a good quarterback. Um, and look, I was very impressed. I mean, when you're down, I believe 19 points, and you have the ability to come back. That says a lot about not only your team but your quarterback. Because I've seen there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that can't come back when they're behind, and Bo can. Bo can sling it. He has a good arm. Um, 279 passing yards. I mean, he played terrific. I mean, in that fourth quarter. Now let's go to the other side. The Giants. You know, Jackson Dart. He's building confidence in his team. You see it. Scadaboo was playing good. Uh, you got Wandell Robinson stepping up. Uh, Cam Scadaboo can catch balls out of the backfield. And once they get Malik Neighbors back next year, Giants, watch out. They're a good team. They're better. They're better today with Jackson Dart being at quarterback. They found their guy, and when you find your guy, the rest is solved. I gotta tell you, not only can Jackson Dart throw the football, he can run, and I think again, running is very important in this day of age. This NFL, your quarterback has to move. You can't just be a stick in the pocket. Um, so yeah, no, I was very impressed with Jackson Dart. Now, to be fair, I love Jackson Dart. I think I have confidence in him. I'm not so sure if I have confidence in Brian Dable. I'm not saying you need to fire Brian Dable. I'm not saying that at all. But when you give up 33 points in the fourth quarter and you have two games, you should have been in Dallas and you should have been in the Broncos and you play prevent defense. That's on you, bro. I mean, I'm not. I mean, look, there's plenty of games where I've seen from Brian Dable. I'm like, I question his decision making. You're letting Jackson Dart throw the football. Run it. Burn some clock. That was a terrible interception at the end. Let your old line do the dirty work. And you didn't need to have Jackson Dart throw that football when it's 3rd and 5. And I believe Denver only had one timeout left. So you would have burned some clock. Uh, I'm not saying Giants should again fire Brian Dable, but I think again you found your quarterback. I think if you find your quarterback, and I think Dable is capable of being a good coach, then they should stick with Dable. That's all I'm saying. I don't think you should fire him. I know that was a bad loss, but let him develop Dart, and I think the rest will solve. Um, but I want to go back to Denver. I am a little concerned about their defense. Uh, you know, they gave up a lot of points to the Colts. I know the Colts can score. Uh, but giving 32 points at home against Jackson Dart, it is a little concerning. But next up, you have the Cowboys. Now, you have the Cowboys, terrible defense. You have the Texans. Texans can't score the football. Then you got the Raiders. If you can beat the Cowboys, you're looking at, let's see, you already got 5 wins. If they beat the Cowboys, that'll be 7. Beat Texans 8. You would be 9-2 heading into that Chiefs game. This Cowboys game, that's a must win for Denver. You want to be you want to be 9-2, and the Chargers, they're struggling. Denver could really pull away. I mean, I'm not saying pull away, but have a strong lead in the AFC West. So that was a great win versus the Giants, but this is a must win versus the Cowboys this week. It's a must win, and Denver needs to play really good, or else I don't know. Dallas defense is not good. I mean, I think they win no matter what, but still, this is a must win. Because I do believe Denver can win this division, and I don't think it'll be close. I mean, look, I know the Chiefs look good. I mean, they clobbered the Raiders 31-0, but the Raiders are not good. I mean, Geno Smith, he was average quarterback at best. The O line is not good. The Raiders secondary is absolutely trash. So, and the Chargers, they're falling apart. They're injured. So Denver could really pull away. I mean, look. Look. The Chiefs are. I think the Chiefs are the best team in the division, but I don't think they win the division. If that makes sense. Because again, you look at the Denver schedule. Very, very easy. I mean, your toughest games are the Chiefs and the Packers. And at the end, I mean, I know they lost to the Chargers, but they play week 18. Who knows? Players will probably rest. The division's there. You just gotta take it, and I think they probably will. Okay, let's go. Let's go to a team that, to be honest with you, very surprising. They might be the best team in the league right now, right now, and that's the Colts. They just hammered the Chargers. I mean, it wasn't even close. I mean, 38-24. I mean, Jonathan Taylor had an unbelievable performance, 3 touchdowns. Daniel Jones throwing for 288 yards with 2 scores. I mean, look, they have players. You got a running back in Jonathan Taylor. You got Michael Pittman Jr. He's a quality wide receiver. You got Tyler Warren, who's a good tight end. You got to start believing in the Colts. I didn't. I thought this was kind of a fake team, fake good team. Nah, they're legit. I mean, I I mean, they beat Denver, which I think is a good team. They beat Chargers, who, I mean, they say Herbert's this all-time great quarterback. I mean, I don't believe that, but people in the media, they say he's an all-time great quarterback. But they just crush him. The defense got after Justin Herbert. I mean, 2 interceptions, by Herbert. So, and if you look at the division, Titans not good. Cam Ward, he's a rookie. I mean, it's just a mess over there. Jaguars, I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence. They kind of falling apart. Uh, and then Houston, yeah, great defense, but there's something off with CJ Stroud. There's something off with CJ Stroud. I mean, that offense for Seattle, I mean, he struggled. So I don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out how good the Colts are going to be when they play the Chiefs in a couple weeks. I think that'll be the real true test to see how good this team is. I mean, I'm not taking anything away for what they did this season, but when they face the Chiefs in the next few weeks, we're gonna really know what the Colts are made of, and it's on the road, on the road. So, look, if I had to rank AFC contenders, I'm going Chiefs one. Yeah, I know. I look. I know. I said Denver's going to win the division, but I still think when it's the playoffs, I'm going with the Chiefs. I'll probably go Indy two, probably Bills three, and then probably New England four. Those are probably the 4 contenders. I get it. What about the Ravens? What about the Steelers? No, those are my 4 contenders in the AFC: Chiefs, Bills, Patriots, Colts. Those are the 4 contenders. I know. I can't believe I'm putting the Colts in being a contender. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the Jets. They're going to bench Justin Fields for Tyrod Taylor. Um, Fields with 4 passing touchdowns, QBR 31.8. Look, um, I never thought Justin Fields was a franchise quarterback. I think he got benched or he got moved on. She got moved on from Justin. Pittsburgh, they wanted him back, but they benched him for Russ. And now the Jets have benched him. Now, look, I think Tyler Taylor is the better quarterback, and I think he's always been the better quarterback day one. Uh, but look, I mean, the Jets are a mess. Uh, do I think Justin Fields can one day be franchise quarterback? The answer is to that question is no. He doesn't have that good accuracy. No, he can run, but he's not accurate. He doesn't see the field well. I just don't believe in Justin Fields. Now, look, the O line's not great, but they have good weapons. I mean, Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall. I mean, and you can't. But he wasn't moving the ball. He wasn't scoring touchdowns. Now, I believe in Glenn, the head coach, but Woody Johnson is the worst quarterback. I mean, calling out your quarterback, calling out one of your players, he's just a terrible owner. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he, what? There's no need to call out Justin Fields. No need. We know he can't throw the football. We know he's struggling. But why do you need to say it? I mean, you're the problem. Everyone thinks you're the problem. I mean, the Jets have been a disaster while you've been in order. When it been in order. I mean, you're just that bad. I mean, the real blame for the Jets is you, Woody. I mean, let's just be honest. You have not found a quarterback in, I think, 2 decades. I mean, Mark Sanchez was okay, but he wasn't great. Um, the reason why the Jets are bad is because of Woody. And if you had a change of ownership, maybe the Jets would be good. But reality is that they're not because of the owner. It's not the head coach. Robert Sala is a good coach. I mean, look at what he's doing with the Niners. I mean, Rex Ryan, a quality coach. It, there's been moving parts, but there's been one constant thing. It's the owner. He's just bad, and that's why the Jets are a mess. Let's just be honest, Jets fans. Okay, let's go to some bad news. Mike Evans broke his collarbone during the Monday night loss to Detroit. He'll probably be sidelined for the remaining of the season. It's sad, he had a chance to, I think, 11 straight seasons for 1,000 yards. That probably won't happen. Now, will that affect Tampa Bay Bucks? No, Yubuka. No, I don't think so. I mean, they just gotta get healthy. Yubuka is talented. They got Chris Godwin. Um, Baker's been in the league for a while now. He knows how to handle tough times. Uh, a lot of moving parts. Uh, and you just gotta look at the division. I mean, Atlanta's good at home, but they're not good on the road. You got the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, they won games, but look at who they won against. I mean, yes, give credit for beating the Cowboys, but Cowboys don't have great defense. And then obviously you have the Saints who are tanking. So I still think Tampa Bay wins this division easily. Easily. And, look, you're not going to win every game. You're not going to win every game. I mean, Baker had one bad game. One. I mean, and, the Lions, they're really, really good at home. And it would just, that would just, it's just very unfortunate that they lose Mike Evans for the rest of the year. But My bad. Not the rest of the year, but he could play in the playoffs. But still, that's very, very disappointing. Now, let's go to the Dolphins. Now, obviously, Tua caught out his teammates, faced the Browns, didn't have a good performance. Now, look, I didn't like what Tua said last week, but when you call out your opponent, call out your teammates, and apologize, and you have that performance against the Browns, that is just unacceptable. I mean, three interceptions. Um, I mean, that's just not good, and terrible. I mean, and now Mike McDaniel, he called Tua out. Hopefully he doesn't throw like 10 interceptions. Man, this team's a mess. This team, I predicted it before the season that they're going to be bad. I mean, the question is, do they move on to Tua? The answer is that who wants him? I mean, he has a big contract. I wouldn't want Tua. I don't think he's good. I mean, and plus with all the concussion history, which I respect that. I mean, look, I'm always gonna be respectful towards injuries, but he has that. He's not a great quarterback. I wouldn't he doesn't play well in the cold. I mean, there is a lot to be worried about if you're another team if you want Tua. Um, so yeah, no, I think Tua just had a bad game. He hasn't had a great season. Uh, I just don't know what you do with him. 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Not not a great leader, at least this year. Dolphins are just a mess, in my personal opinion. And I think they play at Atlanta. I think Atlanta's gonna win. Yeah, no, I think I think the Dolphins are in trouble. I don't know what you do with Tua. Do you bench him? Who knows what you do? Uh, but week 8 is almost here. Got a bunch of great games. Um, hope hope you subscribe and like this video, and see you next time.